Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are in the Everlast Park, or the Always Most Park, or the Nevermore Park as it's truly called, where we have to design 10 coasters which have a height of, or a length I mean, of 1400 meters and an excitement rating of above 7. Now, it has been known that there might have been an occasion where I might not have reached the length of a certain coaster. You know, it might have happened. Some say it did. Some say it didn't. But it might also have happened that we have built a coaster that is not entirely up to 7 in the excitement rating, which is exactly what this is. Look, we didn't really make it. But seeing how we have so much track length, I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get that to those ratings by doing a little bit of scenerizing. So, but before that, let's quickly do like a vandalism check. You know, see if we have some stuff that's like extremely dirty. Yeah. Some stuff that's extremely broken. Well, at least that bench over there is. And we'll quickly fix that. And there. And this seems all fine. Nice. And the rest also seems fine. Good. Not too broken. Now, as a side note, and this is just to let you guys know, I have noticed. Look. I saw it, but only just after I finished recording. I was like, what was the last ride that I got? And I was like, ooh, fancy. Because, yeah, I've read in the comments quite a few times now that it's been quite a long while ever since we've last built that ride. So, if we take a look at it, yeah, this is the one. And it is a train, so, you know, this coaster is totally within the challenge that we've put ourselves to. So, I do not see any reason not to get that coaster in our park with 1400 meters. And above the 7 in excitement rating. Now, I don't think that will be much of a challenge, you know, the 7 in excitement rating. But 1400 meters? As far as I recall, you know, that coaster wasn't really known for its flexible track options. Oh, that's where the garbage runs in the way. Let me see here, right. Now what I'm just gonna do, and this might sound seem like cheap and cheesy, but I'm just gonna try and see if I can get as high possible ratings with just adding scenery, like right next to the track. So far, it seems to be rather successful. Now we could also add like bigger Roman pieces, like Colossi and stuff, but for now I'm just gonna... Oh wait, those are not the trees for this part of the park. I'm gonna do it in style, you know, so we have these type of trees there. Isn't it like these that we have there? Oh, totally. Yes, we totally have those here. So that means that if I were to add these and do the same over there, I mean, I'm not sure if when you build this high that it even matters really for the ratings. But let me see if it does actually matter. Well, look, I know what I need to do. I just need to continue adding some trees down the line here, you know. That's all. I mean, sometimes, you know, the solution isn't that difficult. It says the cycle monorails in the way. Granted, this isn't the most exciting ways of adding ratings to a ride, but it is effective, you know. We might change it up for some Roman style scenery perhaps. For the time being, I quite like this actually, you know. It adds a touch of green to a park that is otherwise quite open. Let me see, there's also room here for some trees. Now, granted, if we don't make it, you know, if we don't come far enough with the ratings with these trees, which seems unlikely, I have to say, there is room in the underground for us to add even more track. Yeah, where like not this underground bit, but the underground bit that returns towards the station. So there's definitely options for us available. It seems to work out rather well though, you know, with all them trees. It's just a matter of knowing where to place them, because I believe that below the track is like, I believe like the line like right next to the track is actually the most efficient place for a tree to be placed. So, you know, this whole line over here. And I also don't think that there is a diminishing return either. I think that every tree we place is just added bonus. Like, I don't know, a 1/10 of a rating or something like that, you know. So, let's see. Well, that means that we need to add over here. Right, now, are we there yet? We might have exceeded the limit of what is possible with them trees, to be fair. Though, having said that, maybe what we should do is do some Roman style pillaring here. Maybe that will help. I don't know, it might be that we get diminishing returns for like the type of scenery that we place. So that each different type of scenery that we place has increased effect again, you know. Not entirely sure of this. I don't know. I'm not entirely... Well, look at that, huh? I might have been right about that. So if we go by that logic, it means that basically all we need to do is add like quite a bit of Roman scenery over here. So what if we do something like this? Then with two ladies looking over there. Let's just make this like a Roman themed scenery bit here. So how do you look now? Alright, still nothing improved that much. Do like 3 fountains there. Maybe we need like a different style of trees. Let's go with like the other type of trees that we have added. The one that look really Italian like. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Now, granted, this does lower the visibility of the coaster quite a bit, because right now you can't really see where the trains are, but it's alright, yeah, that's okay. So, now we'll go over here. All the way up till... Let's just go all the way straight. It doesn't look that great, you know, but... Like this, it might add a little something. Or maybe not. Anyway, another thing that I have noticed is that we are currently not gaining any guests. Wow, we are decreasing. And I wanted to add like a few more guests to the park, because look, we have... the only named guest that we have here is Lance. Which I think is a rather poor number, you know, but... in its current state, we're not attracting anybody. Oh wait, no, there they come. Right, let's add like a few guests to the park, huh? You will be Electro. There. And how rich are you? Ooh, 90 game Euro bucks. Very nice. And we will call you. Why don't we call you Nico DT? And how rich are you exactly? Also 90 bucks. Alright, nice. Now, I believe that there were more coming. Yeah, there's another 2, which we will also give a name. And then we'll be good for a little while. $100 even. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. You'll be my Luigi. There we go. Put the invos on, and then you are the other one, and you are an $80 worth guest. Because that's how I value our guests, right? As bucks. We will call you Dan Miller. There. Oops, no. Right, okay, welcome to the park to all of you. Now, hopefully, do we have... No. We'll probably need to do some underground tuning and tweaking, but I think we can get this above 7 without too much issue. And you know what? Let's just play it safe and let's just do this underground section. So here is where I had that in mind. You know? Basically, from here, I feel like this bit. Game, can I? May I please? Come on, game. Thank you. So from over there, I think we have room to operate, basically. Oh, so now we are currently at height 7. Oh, we are at height 7, huh? Right, in that case, that's not really an issue, because we basically have to get up from, like, I believe this is height 1. Yeah, alright, so what we need to do then is basically say, like, okay, we go around here, and then get up. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so let's go. Let's do this bit like a little bit lower. Yeah, that's very interesting. So basically we can't really do that any lower. Very interesting. Maybe what we should do is have that go straight for 2. And then if I were to say, because this is height 1. Let's see. I'm not sure if this will make it too intense. There is a good chance it will. But you know what we could do instead? Because I believe that this is like lift hill. And if it isn't, we will make it lift hill. This is to lower the G's, basically. You know what? We can even make this a lift hill. Oh, no, wait. Well, actually, if we have this lift hill, that's all right. But we'll do the whole shebang lift hill. And then what we can basically do is say, like, okay, you know, we will remove these 2 curves. Go straight to break it at 35. And then do this. Like, see what kind of trick I'm playing here? Hey, what? Game! I click on these tracks. Why am I not allowed to... I don't know what was up with that, you know, but for some reason I wasn't allowed to alter my own tracks. My tracks. Right. Now this should do the trick and make this be above 7 in the ratings. So very good. In the meanwhile, what we should do is open this up, because I know that this will be good enough, you know. We were only short 400ths of a... oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's terrible. It is absolutely horrible. This is beyond horrible. Yeah, hold on, handy dude. Where do you think you're going exactly? Huh? Because that's all cleaned up, but that's not the area that's important. Now, what we need to do is we have like a ride over here, you know, this river ride, which is all nice and dandy, but in reality what we really need is we need to open up this area of the park. And I think that's what we should do first, you know, is open up the area and then develop a few more rides over here. Because we're totally capable of doing it. And I think what we should do is add like 2 water rides on the lake here. That seems like a good plan. So first, we open up and then we fill it in. Sounds like a plan, right? What was it? Conquer and destroy or something? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to make this sound war-like, which it is not. What we do need to do though is, first of all, we need to get a handy dude out there. You're not gonna mow the grass. Wait, hold on. Let's just have like only the eel. Have you ever seen such ugly scenery? Wow. It's like really ugly. Anyway, now that we have this view enabled again, let us see. What do we have here in terms of shops and stalls that we need to get? Pretty much everything. So we'll get like this out there. I also think that this might not be a bad place for another kiosk, because the last one's all the way over there. I can totally see it happen that guests get lost here. But where to place it? This is like the next best location. So we'll do it here. Of course with the red umbrellas, which it should be by default. Good, good. And then maybe like, I don't know, ice cream. Soft drinks. And we have lemonade over there, but the other place where we can have it is like over here, which I think is too far away. So we'll get this and then also the fries, and then we're good. Are we? I mean, in theory, I'm looking at where we could connect up. I don't want to place too many shops and stalls here. And it's actually more clever to place them over there, which is what we're gonna do. So we'll also do this. There we go. Nice. Right, now of course we also need to get some benches in. Let's see. Wow, yeah, and this is of course our shopping area, so here we need the majority of the benches. There, but it's benches alone. What? Game, could you stop that please? Could you please just leave the camera where I intended it to be? Thanks. Right, now that should do the trick. So let's get the view back to normal and let's see. How is the ratings? We should have ratings. Look at that, guys. I fixed it. Hello. Now this coaster is good, and it has even more length. So now it truly does count. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the water coaster, but we're not gonna make it meet the criteria of the park. So we're gonna build this shorter than the 1400 meters that it needs to be. For it in order to compete with the park's objectives. Just so you know. An FYI, you know? Now, if we build it over here, we don't have much room. So I think what we should do is build it over here with the station there. That gives it just enough room to get out of there. This is the too long message. Now, if we were to go... Ah, we still get roller coasters? Oh, no, we don't. Right, shops and stalls it is. So if I were to remove a bit of station, because I don't really want this to be this long. Nice. Can I remove it even further? No. Alright. Wait, hold on a second. What now? Oh, this is bad. Is it happening here? Yeah, it is. You are lost, and that makes sense in a way. We're gonna get more guests lost here. The only way, if we're gonna get more of them lost here, The only way then to get them out here is to open up the whole next section of the park. I mean, there is a real chance that we need to do that. Where are you? Yeah. Alright, guys, it's happening. It's happening. What we need to do here. This coaster needs to wait for a little bit. We need to come into action right now and be quick about it. I mean, that basically means that we need this to be done. Game, I'm working on it. Don't break your balls here right now. Yeah, that's all connected. Good. There. In theory, what should happen is that all the guests who are lost will try to get out this way here right now. I think that should be what happens, but at the same time, you know what that means? We now need to get handy dude galore over here. That's what we need to do. Basically, all of a sudden, like, the whole rest of the park is now open for business. We need to get, like, our hands down with shops and stalls like there's no tomorrow. That's what we need to do. But don't worry, I'm up for the job, you know. I am not called Tycoon Damage for no reason. As if that means anything, but... It's a bit of an unplanned thing that we need to do here, because what I wanted to do was get coasters, you know, and work towards the objective of the park. Instead, what we're doing is infrastructure maintenance work. At least that's the way how I see it. Let me see. You for that area. Yeah, that should cover that. And then you for this area. Look, I believe these were all the guests that were lost, and by opening this... Say what now? We're having what now here? Are you really? The guts you show. I'd say stop that straight away, handy dude. Very good. Now you should cover like everything that's left here in terms of park. But that's not really, you know, like. Wait, hold on a second. We do have an entry sign there. Do I want to keep that? No, I don't. I mean, if we have this open for one direction, we might as well have it open for the other direction. So there. Let's just go crazy. I mean, if we open it up, we might as well open it up good. Not that I really have plans for this area. Like specific plans, you know, like I know like, oh, I want this and that over there. But by the way, we're still getting this message. Where are you walking? Oh, see? Yeah, you were almost already out of the park. So. Yeah, I think opening up like this last section was really what solved it. Alright. Quickly get this. Wow. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need such an incredible crap load of shops and stalls. Oh my. Wait, no. This is gonna be crazy. There, there, Yeah, that should more or less do it, but to ensure our bathroom, well, you know, standard that we basically keep throughout this park, we need at least like, let's see. First of all, we also need some shops and stalls. Some basic facilities, so to say. Get some popcorn down. Also get a toilet down. Last toilet is over there, so we can have one there. You know, placing toilets is like true science. Look, we can also see that the guests are coming in right now. You know, they're like, yeah, park's improving. You know, we're not getting lost anymore. We want to be here. Even though what we did was pretty much nothing. Well, that's all that we've done basically. It's like a whole lot of nothing. Let's get like a drink thingy. Because we are researching shops and stalls. We get the hot dog one. Nice. I was about to say, like, we're researching them, but I haven't really had one yet, you know, so... what else can we get here? That... that... And then... This is like, before here's where you enter the underground, so definitely do we need like a toilet there. And also like this, yes. Wow, we're just spamming shops and stalls right now. And look at our guest count, by the way. I mean, you might think like shops and stalls to be the totally underrated thing. But in reality, it's not, you know. That's like, shops are pretty powerful when it comes to getting the amount of guests that you need in the park. Look, I even think we now have the hot dog stall. Very nice. I will add it straight away over here. Nice. Alright, then toilet galore. Look, we've already placed it before we got the message. That's how good we are. Oh, and this is a very nice spot for such a kiosk thing. Nice. Rightio. That there. That there. That there. Very clever of you, Luigi. Get yourself an umbrella before you get wet. I might be saying that a little bit too late though. And then a hot dog thingy. And now that we have hot dogs, we shall put them everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but most places. And then get like drinks out. And now we are already back to the entrance, so now we're good. Okay, so back to what we were doing actually, and that is getting ourselves this coaster. Now, as I said, we are on a limit as to how high or how long this thing may be. But for the ratings, there is no limit to it. So. Let's see, what are we gonna do with this? We do not have the on-ride photo section, which is a shame. I also don't really want this to be that high above ground. And what I also need to do is quickly get the queue sorted before I somehow manage to derp it up in such a... Oh, look at that, we got the best food award. Wow, no wonder our guest count was rising that quickly. I mean, when you get awards, you know, you know that you will get more guests. This, you know, that's logic that even I, with my puny tiny brain, understands. Let's see, do we... Is this... Oh. Oh, that's possible. Nice. So that at least works. Now, as for the exit, probably want to have that... Well, ideally for repairing it, we need that over there, but we're gonna make this crash-proof anyway, so for us it doesn't matter, you know. We can just build it there. Wait, you say what now? Are we still getting guests who are lost here? You know what we need to do? We need to get a no entry sign over there on that exit. That's what we need to do. I believe this will fix all our woes. Does it? That's the important question. I mean, will you path find your way out of there? No, you won't. So this is still like a gas trap. Ooh, guys, that's a problem. How are we gonna fix this then? If this is still a gas trap. Yeah, you want to go home. I'm aware. Oh. Alright, guys, we have another issue to fix, and that is the pathing here. Because it's still happening, and I don't really know why, because... would this help? So, this is just a little bit of a try, but... What if we... I mean, what we can do, of course, is remove this. Right, let's pause it here for a moment. It's not like we really... I mean, we don't really need the time to pass by whilst we break our head over this issue here. Now, what's happening is like... This exit here, you know, this one, is basically giving the guests a way to get closer to the exit, to the entrance of the park there. Well, that's not where we want our guests to go, because we just want them to continue the walk. So I mean, this is an interesting problem to have. What we can do is move the exit. Let's see if we can pull this off. No. That's not gonna happen. Right. Alright, let's remove this for a moment. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? You need to hold on a second. Now we're screwing up, guys. Now we're screwing up. This is not going so well. There. What I needed to do was that. Right, so let me try something here, because this is like damage tries. Footpath in the way, alright? Now, am I able to... Yeah, but that's not where I want it. What did I just do? Oh, crap. Crap, that's not what I want. It needs to go there. This is a bit of a cheesy trick, but that should ensure that no guest is walking there, so I don't remove the path there and then have guests falling down. Now let me try this, because this is just an experiment here that we're doing with me trying to fix the pathing. So that means that you, mechanic, you got a new area to patrol, which is thereabouts. Just walk there, alright? Now, can we... I think we need to manually move all our guests who are still here. I'm not sure if it has helped though. Right now I'm still getting quite a few messages of like guests are being lost here. Oh, and that was also not clever. Right. me see here. It's a bit difficult to move everybody away. You will be picked up. As will you. Is there still someone sitting there? I can't even see it, you know, so... Did it remove someone by accident? My apologies. Not even sure. Oh yeah, no, I did remove. There was someone sitting there. Where are you walking? Yeah, they're all walking here. So this didn't fix anything. I thought that if they can't really walk over to this side, then they won't know about the, the exit being there. That's a shame. I think this is an inherent design flaw. Maybe we should close these. Let us see if we remove these. What if we remove these? What will happen? Will the gas continue to move over into that direction? It might be that because they can go to a side here, that is causing them to make those turnarounds. Seems to have worked. Alright, let's see what you do. Where are you walking? Oh, you're walking up and down there. I just need to figure out what exactly is causing the ups and downs. You need to be going too. Right, okay, this is the important bit. You're getting more angry, but now I want to see what you're gonna do. Are you just gonna turn around magically? Or are you gonna continue walking? Because if you do continue walking... Yeah, now I think you found it. So the key here is to not have stuff in this area, it seems. Because this will screw with the pathing. I believe that is the trick to solving this conundrum. Now, you are already in the underground section, I believe, somewhere close to the entrance. I hope. I pray for your own well-being. Just give me a few more messages, because I want to see like where those guests are that are all lost. Let's see. Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. Right, guys, I think we fixed it by not having stuff in here. So far so good for our queue then, huh? Right, this means that we have to rethink where we're gonna hook this up. So... let me just... I think what we're gonna do is we're just basically gonna say like... this is gonna go there. And this is gonna go there. And then this is gonna go there. Yeah, look, you have already left the park. I think we've solved the pathfinding issue. But it's not an elegant solution. Now, I consider this to be an inherent design flaw in the park. But alright, you know, it is what it is. So, to that end, let us just hook it up to over there. It's not like a problem that we can't surpass, but it is a bit of a shame, you know. It's such a cool designed park in terms of like the layout and the challenge as well. It's a bit lame that, you know, the park has like this inherent problem, and that's nothing that we can do anything about, you know. Oh well. Sometimes, you know, you can't always throw 6 on the dice. Let's see. this. Because I believe over here, you know, past the area with the shops, guests won't get lost. So I think, you know, we're good right now. And these messages of lost guests, they should quickly cease to be. I see. Yeah, these guests are all underwater, so that means that they've left the park, you know. Same for you. Yeah. Sure, okay, good. Handy dudes. I had one patrolling the area over there. I think it would be better if you started patrolling over here right now, because all of a sudden there's this area to patrol, huh? Yes, me thinks so too. Right, then we have, of course, the coaster itself to worry about. Now, height 20 is the max height. That's okay. Let's see. I think that if we do this like a little bit sooner, no, we should be nice. Oh, this I like. And then, can we do like a helix down large? Yes, and then do like a helix down small. Yes, and then do like a helix down large. Yes. Very cool this is. Oh. Now I also... Wait, is this a new one? You are a new guy. You want to go home? Please be clever enough to... Oh, come on. It's starting again right now? Really? Come on, guys, this is rather important, but we need to figure out how to solve this. Because if we can't do anything about it over here, you know, with removing, I mean, we can remove all the stuff, but that would basically mean that we can't really connect anything over here. Now, don't just turn around at random. You do. You are lost. Right. That is annoying. There is one fix we can do, and that is to redo the queue line. Shall we do that? Let's redo the queue line, because I believe that the queue is another thing that's basically not really helping out here. Let's see if this helps. Let's see, because this guest here is like the perfect guy, because he is... Oh. He is trapped there right now due to his own stupid behavior. So... There. Hold on a second, game. What we're doing now is not clever. Just saying that out loud here. Right, now it's time to pause, because now we've made a mess. Now we've truly made a mess. Right, we have guests walking everywhere right now. That's not good. No, that's not good. What we can do though is if we want to remove this in a clever way, we basically do this. Now there's quite a few guests still on the path. That's good. Well, done. And then you be gone. And then where you are now walking up and down there, but with the new I saw a mechanic there. With the new pathing that we've just built, there you are. With the new pathing, right now what you should do is continue walking. And now you should find the exit. Because right now, yeah, your pathfinding should have solved itself. It has. Very nice. It's a bit lame that we have to go through all these hoops and loops, you know, to fix what is just the raw infrastructure, basically. I don't like that, you know. If I may say so, I don't like that. Back to the coaster. Nice. Ooh, very cool section here. Straight like that. And of course, you know, the coaster that we've been fiddling about because of the pathfinding issues is now breaking down. That's what you'll always see. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something cool. We're gonna do like a helix down large, which will mean we get to do this. Is this looking any good? No, it is not. We need to just do the regular curve, not the helix. I thought that would look good, but it doesn't. So let's just do the watery stuff just above the water. Now, what I wanted to do was like have it look like the tracks are in the water, but having this be lowered like one is actually looking really lame. So we're not gonna. What we do need to do though is lift it up again. Oh, yeah, now that's an issue. Can we do? So basically, we don't really have that many water sections in there. Then, as a result, it's all right. And then basically, we can go down. But that is the tree line of the coaster, so I don't want to interfere too much with that. We pull this back like a little bit earlier, like even earlier. Nice, now that works out. And then down like that. Like this. To height 8. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is going like crazy, this coaster. Right, then we need to go up steep. Because basically we go to like height 16, we say. So at height 13, we'll have all the pace in the world to go where we need to go here. Right. Then that works like that. And then I think right now would be the perfect moment to see that we return this thing to its station. Right, then we actually need this to go over here. And then this needs to be like a tight curve. And then wait. Ideally, we'd go up like this. And then straight. And then like this. Now we're not lined up, so that's actually good, because this means that we have maximum way of where we need to go. So let me see, and I'll be looking at those lost guys in a moment, see if they're actually new or if they're like old guests who just couldn't find their way, you know. Because if it's the latter, then it's not really news, but if now again the pathfinding is bugged again, then I don't really know what to do, and we'll just have to ignore all the messages. It's gonna drive me crazy, you know, but else I don't know what to do. I mean, we've removed all the possibilities for the guests to get lost. Ideally, what you do is just get a path here, you know, to that area, but you're in the underground. So, you know, if we keep getting new guests who get lost in this section, then I just don't know what to do, you know, then. But I think I fixed it by removing all the options for the guests to get lost there. By, you know, just removing any places for them to go, basically. So, oh well. Right, this coaster, it is important that we test it, because I think there's a good chance that it will be more than 7 in the rating, so that's not really the intention. So, oh man, and this video, because of all the pathfinding bugs and issues that we had, it's way over time. We're gonna do it proper though, and we're gonna go all the way. Now this water section should make it so that it is, you know, crash proof. So we shouldn't need a fix mechanic. Oh wow, and it just barely makes it. Very good. And then up to the lift, very nice. From the underground. Nah, this coaster cannot be more than 1400 meters. That's impossible. Please tell me that you're not like a new guest who... Because I see the red tracks, you know, and that has me worried a little bit. Oh my. Now, I mean, I will be finishing this, but I also know that we do need to add a lift here. That's that's guaranteed. But I'll be finishing this to check the length. You know, and if it's above 1400, we'll cut some short. Oh my, this is just barely making it. Yeah, 800 meters. All right, good. I don't need the ratings right now. There. It should be good. Let's open it. How are we gonna name this? Yeah, why don't we call this Void Border? Because this over here is like the great void of this park, because we cannot build anything here. This is just a no-go area for tycoons for building, which I think is just lame. Well, you know, it is what it is. So with a void border, obviously we have to do something special with the tracks, right? Right. And then we do go with the white supports, and we will have these be red and white, you know, kind of similar to like the roofing. Yeah, similar to like the roofing. But yeah, it's a bit lame, you know. I'll have to admit, I think it's lame that the pathfinding doesn't calculate these, you know, these well, loopholes, you know. I don't know. There is apparently some open RCT game that has a lot of fixes for exactly this type of stuff, you know. And I think it's, you know, that should have been implemented. But hey, then again, you know, this game is so old. Who am I to say this should have been done and whatnot, you know? I didn't make it. And, well, I sure even and even if I did, I wouldn't even know how to implement it. So, there you have it, you know. Having said that, I think what we should do is actually build coasters that help with the park objective. And we're gonna do that next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.